Hi there, welcome to the PRUSKOP Podcast. Megan the Realtor here from Edmonton, Alberta. Today we're going to have a quick episode explaining interest-only loans. Interest-only loans are really popular when it comes to some form of a seller financing deal in real estate transactions or even just for general private lending. Interest-only loans are very simple, but here comes the disclaimer. Please talk to a qualified professional before entering one of these transactions because while I'm about to make it sound really simple, there's a lot of due diligence in any transaction that has to be completed by a proper professional before you pull the trigger on it. Let's break into it. Super simple example. Let's say you got a loan for $100 with a 12% interest rate and a 1-year term. What this actually looks like is every single month in this scenario, you would only be paying $1. How did I get that number? Well, your annual interest rate was 12%. Annual interest rate. So over 1 year. There are 12 months in a year. 12 divided by 12 equals 1, which is 1%. And 1% of $100 is $1. So every single month, you're only paying $1. However, at the very end of the loan, the end of the term, you have to fulfill the rest of the $100. So throughout the year, you are paying interest only. That's where the name comes from. And at the very end, that's when you pay off the whole $100. In total, you're paying $112 because you paid 12% of $100 over 1 year. And yeah, funny how those numbers line up like that. Almost like that makes sense, right? Scenarios where this might be used, well, this is for intermediate or experienced investors mostly. Where this might be used is with flippers. Let's say flippers have enough cash for a down payment and they have enough cash for the soft and hard costs of the project, but they don't have the cash to buy the home outright, or they don't qualify for a traditional mortgage because lenders don't like lending to flippers. They don't get a lot of money out of them. So this can work for them because they have enough money to lock the property down. They have enough money to do said renovations, but they don't have the full, let's say, $500K to pay the seller for the house. So they can spend the money on the renovations, lock down the house, get those renovations done, and then when it comes time to sell, let's say they're selling it for $600,000, once that gets paid out to them, then they pay out the original $500,000 that is owed to the seller, and the seller got to collect interest during that time as well. So the seller got to stretch their dollars and stretch the deal as well. It's a win-win. Another scenario where this may be used is with developers. Let's say the developer wants to buy a parcel of land to put an infill in it, but they don't have the capital, once again, to pay for that land in cash outright, or they don't have the financing capacity to get a traditional loan because of the same reason lenders don't like quick turnarounds. They make money on the long-term interest of the loan. In this scenario, it would work the exact same way. The developer and the seller would come into an agreement with the term of the loan and also the interest rate of the loan and the size of the loan amount, which would be the purchase price of the land. The seller would get to collect interest only month over month. The builder gets to keep their monthly expenses down because they're only paying the interest. And then once they sell the place, then they're able to fulfill the rest of the loan to the original seller of the land because they have the capital now that it's been sold. That's exactly how it works. I really hope that helps, and I also hope that you have a fantastic day. Bye for now.